Well, PSA, which includes Peugeot and Citroën, incurred a 5 billion euros loss for 2012, and their sales declined by 16%. In October, its home bank received a government guarantee, and today the group needs to restructure its production processes in order to restore competitiveness and profitability. This obviously inevitably led to downsizing jobs, which also led to social unrest in some of the factories of the group. Renault saw its car sales plummet by 6% worldwide, but if you look into the details, we see that sales went down by 19% in Europe, but increased by 9% outside Europe, which means that the group has a problem in Europe. Well, the fact that the market shrank by 20% since 2007 is indeed a major cause of their troubles. There seems to be some sort of peak capacity in Europe, in the sense that we have probably too many cars. The average age of the car fleet is pretty young. Plus, we have all those cities like London or Paris, where cities want to reduce the number of cars, and this obviously has an impact on the demand for cars. And of course, we have the European crisis. If you look at the registration last year, they declined by something like 8% in Europe, 38% in Portugal, which is a huge number, 13% in France. Well, I would say that innovation first. German car makers constantly innovate, and they innovate in the sense that consumers want. They don't produce innovations that consumers don't want, which is somewhat the case of Renault sometimes. Then you have quality. Deutsche Qualität, the German quality, matters a lot. German cars have a very good reputation because of their quality. And well, this is something that requires an effort over the years. And the French car makers haven't had that, were not able to bring about this perception in the minds of the consumers. If you look at the Volkswagen Group, they have been able for a long time to seize the potential for economies of scale among the various brands and factories of the group. Any European factory can produce either an Audi, a Seat, or a Volkswagen car, which means that they enjoy economies of scale. And this obviously generates cost reductions, which also have an impact on prices and competitiveness and profitability. Well, it's not the case if you look at Renault. Renault has a partnership with Nissan, but so far they've only been able to seize economies of scales for purchases and not for production processes, until recently. If you look at Peugeot has been a family company for years, and they were a bit afraid of partnerships, and their only partnerships is very recent. It's with General Motors, so they still have to, implement the partnership in order to enjoy economies of scales.